There are people who influence our lives. They might be mentors, they might have been supervisors, but I think what makes an impact probably most are those people with disabilities who you encounter on a daily basis, who really tell you that this is what's important. And Lenny is one of those people. When I was a college student, my job was to provide residential supports to people with disabilities who needed supports. And Lenny was one of the first people that I worked with. In the late 70s, I worked with Lenny, and we got to know each other pretty well. He got to know a bit of my family. Eventually, in the center, we came kind of full circle. Lenny and his support team were looking for some opportunities to develop some employment skills. And so in 2006, Lenny became a staff member of the North Dakota Center for Persons with Disabilities. The Lenny in 2006 versus the Lenny in 1979, there was just tremendous growth, and that says a lot about the people who provided services. Lenny works with us a couple of days a week, and we're always challenged to make sure that the work that Lenny does is meaningful, that it is respectful, that it is work that is done with dignity. And so Lenny handles purchasing, stocking and clerical tasks, information dissemination tasks. Lenny now has a card that shows that he's an employee of the university. And if Lenny has determined that we perhaps haven't had a potluck recently, he wonders if it isn't about time to have one. And he gets involved in helping organize and plan that. And again, brings us together as a staff. And I think probably that's been the most important part of having Lenny part of our team. If we are to be true and credible, we need to demonstrate that. How do you support someone who has a disability in a community employment setting? How do you make adaptations? How do you make sure that you maintain dignity and respect? And how do you make sure that the work that is done is meaningful? Lenny brings us together that way. Lenny gives us, through his eyes, a vision of what's important for folks with disabilities.